Hello everyone. Today's update's a little depressing, so here's some trigger warnings for today's video. Totally understand if you can't handle today's video. Feel free to watch something else if any of these topics upset you. I will not be upset if you do. Go watch something nice and positive. I have some happier video recommendations in the bio of this video if you want something nicer to watch. Thank you. This update's a little different than usual. I'm going to be sharing some personal stuff in my life that I don't usually include in my videos. I like keeping my online and personal life separate, but I think I'm ready to share a little bit more about myself today. This video is going to be up when I'm out of state, either while I'm going to a funeral or saying goodbye to someone else that might be needing one soon. This month isn't going to be a great one for me, so don't expect me to be online much this month. I've been using Kara a lot to cope with what's been happening in my life. It's been one of the few things bringing me out of my head, and it's something I'm really appreciating right now. Everyone's been so kind and understanding. There's even been this comment that genuinely made me cry because of how sweet it was. Thank you to everyone that's been so kind to me in the past month. I'm going to include the link to my account in the bio in case anyone wants to get in contact with me. Feel free to message me if you need anything. I'm going to my uncle's funeral on the 21st. He died last year, but it ended up taking a while for the people setting the event up to get everything scheduled. He lived with me and my family for a few years. He'd always be willing to make us whatever we wanted and spend a lot of our childhood with us. I've only seen him a few times in the past decade, so it's been hard realizing I missed my chance to spend more time with him. I wish I could have taken the chance to visit him when he was alive and offered to cook him whatever he wanted. Sadly, I missed my chance to do that. After the funeral, we're going to visit my great-grandma. Her health has been seriously deteriorating, and she's going to be sent to a home soon to get the proper help she needs. I may have missed my chance with my uncle, but I don't want to miss my chance with her. When I was in middle school, we used to be so close. She was a published writer and songwriter and a huge inspiration to me. I really wanted to be a writer back then, and technically I'm still pursuing that, even if it's different when writing a comic. I remember back when I was a freshman in high school, she had visited with my aunt and I spent my entire time with her just showing her my writing. I wasn't allowed to read her books back then because her books were for adults. I think maybe it'd be fun to read all her books and do a tier ranking video of them so she can watch me talk about her books and what I liked about them. I wouldn't use the text-to-speech voice for that. I want the video to be more personal than that. She deserves to be able to hear my voice, even if it'll be hard for me to edit. Getting into something a little more positive, I finished thumbnailing and formatting Chapter 3 of Yuanfen. I'm shocked I was able to get it done so quickly. This chapter by itself is going to have 48 pages, nearly as much as Chapter 1 and 2 combined. In all, I'll have 101 pages done when I finish this chapter. 100 pages in and my comic still doesn't pass the Bechdel test. And it won't until Chapter 6. I was very embarrassed when I realized that. I'm going to miss working on Yuanfen while I'm participating in Art Fight. I plan on working on it again in August, but I already missed working on it. As for Art Fight, I'm going to be on Team Seafoam. I'm excited to be joining again this year. Art Fight's always been my favorite time of the year, and also the time I interact with people the most. It's just so scary starting a conversation with someone, you know? I'll likely be sharing some of the art I get this year if I get permission. I think it'd be fun to show some art at the end of the videos like Caminations or Jaden Animations. Though theirs is fan art, so it's a little different, but I still want to share these with people other than my family. I wanted to end this video as an ode to my grandma. I was originally going to share a clip of her singing, but I don't actually have any. All of the CDs we have of her singing are in storage right now, and we don't have the time to go through it before I finish this video. But I did see that one of her books are up on the Internet Archives. I don't know who published it there, but I really appreciated it. If any of you can read the book and send some nice thoughts about it so I can share them with her when I visit her, I'd really appreciate it. I'll be there around the 21st of this month, so make sure to leave a message for her before then. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a good day and get the chance to spend some time with your loved ones today. I'm going to end this video with one of her favorite songs. I hope you'll be willing to listen to it and connect with her in some way.
Fly me to the moon, let me play up there with those stars. Let me see what life is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song, let me swing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Jump, jump, jump! Song, let me sing forevermore, because you are all I worship, all I long for and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love